Hi Scorpio, Happy New Year. Hope you guys are doing really well. I know it's been a little bit of a crazy start in this new year, but we send out beautiful loving energies out into the universe and coming back into the earthly realm so that we all can experience a beautiful change that we want to see in this world. Okay? A beautiful, authentic change is what we want for the people. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with your reading. I already pre-shuffled, meditated, and prayed over your cards. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. You're watching GeeURU Tarot. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in Scorpio. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading, Scorpio. And if you're a cross watcher, just take whatever side resonates best for you. And the same goes for you, Scorpio. Okay, so what does Scorpio need to know, Spirit, for the month of January? Queen of Pentacles is the main card. What else does Scorpio need to know for January 2021? The Hierophant. What else does Scorpio need to know for January 2021? The Eight of Pentacles. What else does Scorpio need to know for January 2021, Spirit? The Queen of Wands. Okay, Scorpio. So this is about you, but I see a lot of people here. So let's go with the first scenario that I see here. Okay, with the main card being the Queen of Wands, you know, Spirit is saying that you are the Queen of Wands here. And you may be dealing with higher powers at this time. Or, you know, different spiritual, you may be dealing with spirituality, you know, you may be, this may be something new to you, as you may have been more traditional in the past. And now you have become more spiritual. You've been enlightened. And after this enlightenment or awakening of yourself, you have become more grounded. You have begun to go within yourself, to love yourself, to build on what it is that is best for you. And when you know what's best for you, it's best for everyone else, right? It's that sense of freedom that you realize that you can have when you become enlightened. And with the Eight of Pentacles next to the Hierophant, you are working on yourself. You're working on yourself to become the better version of yourself that you want to see. And it is empowering. You are the Queen of Wands as well. You feel empowered by this revelation. And maybe you're doing meditation. Maybe you're being counseled by someone that is of a higher power, has your best interest for you, and is breaking away. You feel that you're breaking away from the status quo type of energy, and you're more spiritual. You're more wanting to ground yourself. And again, you're the Queen of Wands. So it's that sense of strength and freedom for yourself. You feel that since you've been working on your inside, that you are more confident and strong on the outside. And it shows, right? Because when you feel good within yourself, you don't have all these sicknesses and problems that you radiate to others on the outside because you've done the work on the inside. So this is very powerful to know. Okay, and this is for you and yourself. But if you are dealing with other people, you could be dealing with an earth sign, which is Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. It doesn't have to be. There is a situation in concern of living your authentic self, is what I get from all of this, and getting out of this status quo type of energy. I mean, you could be dealing with two people, and this other person could be a fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but it doesn't have to be again, but they're two different energies. And it is working hard to make that decision of who has your best interest when you go deep within yourself, of who is unconditional in their love for you and for yourself. So it looks like this is where you're working on figuring out what is going to be best for you, if this is to deal with other people. But this is what I see what's going on for you. This is mainly for you and about you, of working on yourself and being grounded and gaining your confidence and that realization of how spirituality is affecting you, how it is affecting you. You had to be go down the road the hard way to be able to wake up to something new that's going to be healing for yourself, and you're working on that. And this is the direction that I see you going in and that you want to go in. And it's a great exploration for you because you feel strong and confident. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's going on with your masculine in the headspace of the masculine. What's going on in your masculine's headspace for you, Scorpio? What's going on in your masculine's headspace for you, Scorpio? What's going on in your masculine's headspace for you? And again, you can take either side that may resonate, and if it doesn't, it's just not for you. Okay, so the first card we have here is the King of Cups, Scorpio. So this is in your masculine's headspace. What else do we have? We have the Three of Wands, and then we have the Fool card. And what else is going on in this masculine's headspace? And the Five of Pentacles. So, Scorpio, in this masculine's headspace, this masculine has this deep emotional love for you as the King of Cups. And he wants to ground this love into the 3D with you. Okay? So he views you as someone who's very stable, that has her shit together, can manifest whatever she wants, is full of abundance and full of love, and is very nurturing and giving and loving, and is very down to earth, and a good nurturer to herself. Knows that in order to manifest what it is that she wants, that she needs to take care of herself in order to bring out the real love that she wants in this world. And so this is the energy that you radiate, and that this King of Cups is very attracted to. And this is you, Scorpio. In his headspace, he views you as this loving energy, as the King of Cups, as someone who's expressive. May have not been in the past, may have been through a lot of hurt and shame, but it wants to be able to be the King of Cups and to be able to open up and express that to you. Okay, and he wants to travel to you. His plan is to travel to you. So in his headspace, he is planning. He is planning. He may be at a distance and is looking ahead, missing you, wishing that he can travel abroad to see you. I feel that he is far away. If not, then he may be just in another city, town, or is just far away, apart from you, cannot travel to you at this time. And he wants you to know that he has gone through a spiritual awakening, you know, and he feels that you know, are part of his soul journey, are part of the change that he sees within himself. He, again, when you experience this awakening, it is that sense of freedom away from the darkness and into the light because you're awakened. And so with the Hierophant, you know, maybe he was traditional in the past or more status quo-like in the past, and it didn't serve him, and now he's awakened that it doesn't have to be this type of relationship, you know, that other people maybe have wanted for him. And now he has awakened as a Hierophant and is planning ahead to make those moves in his head to want to be able to see you. And he wants to have a new chapter as a Fool. He wants to be able to start anew, be able to have a new journey, to be able to celebrate new things in this life with you. Life is too short, and so starting off with the Fool is where he wants to go. He wants to have a new sense of journey with you, a new sense of doing things in his own life, and he is working on himself. Again, he's stressing that to you, that he is working hard on himself. He is working hard maybe in his own work that he does for himself, that he does. Maybe he is avoiding a lot of the things in his own world that he just doesn't want to be around or be a part of at this time, and is working really hard as well. And then with the Five of Pentacles, he does feel left out in the cold by you is what they're saying. He feels left out in the cold. So again, you may be far away from him, and that's what I feel, that this energy is that you two are apart and that he feels alone or left out in the cold by you. And he senses you as this strong energy, this warm energy, and an energy that he's very attracted to and wishes and is strong and wishes that he can be a part of. And if this is not you, then he is with an energy that is controlling him, and that is very superficial, maybe is an energy that is very entitled and doesn't want for him, this energy, to leave, as I feel that this is an energy that is very needy as well, and maybe controlling in the sense of, if I can't have love, then you can't either, is what I feel. It is at a breaking point, but this energy does not want this masculine to leave because it looks good on the outside with the status quo. So let's go ahead and see what's going on in this masculine's heart space for you, Scorpio. What's going on in this masculine's heart space for you, Scorpio? What is going on in this masculine's heart space for you, Scorpio? We have the Two of Pentacles. What else is going on in this masculine's heart space for you, Scorpio? We have the Six of Wands. What else is going on in this masculine's heart space for you, Scorpio? We have the Four of Pentacles. What else is going on in this masculine's heart space for you, Scorpio? We have the Ten of Cups. Okay. So we have the Two of Pentacles here to start off with. That's the main energy. And so he may be juggling a lot of things in his life right now. This masculine may be working really hard. And again, we see the ships off in the distance. So I feel that he has a lot of responsibilities, but it may be just far away. And I feel with this energy is that this energy is at a distance, or you're apart, or you're apart. But this energy, this masculine is juggling a lot of things, and maybe even people too, as we have seen that there is that, and it may not be your story, but if it is another story, that this masculine is also with another person. But as we can see, it is not a loving relationship. It is more of a convenience type of relationship, or, you know, to show what is on the outside, but not really love on the inside. And so with the Six of Wands here, he, in his heart space, he wants to come to you as the hero. You know, he wants to be able to win you over, and that is his plan as he has become enlightened. Okay? And with the Four of Pentacles is that he is holding on tightly to you in his heart space. So we have the green and red, and he's holding on to you, and this is about the heart space, this bro. And so he values you with all this gold here. And so he is holding on tight to you because he values you. And there is all this grain. He realizes all this love, and he's awakened when the light coming in from his crown into his head with all this love and this passion. What we see here from the solar plexus, this passion. And then, yeah, that's what I see from this, and this is what I get. And he wants to have that new start with you that he knows he needs to work on. And he really wants to have this loving relationship that is authentic and real. A real loving relationship where he was once afraid to be someone that expresses this, as we see from the King of Cups here too, is that he may have had some fear of expression. And so it was the easy way out to be in a relationship where, you know, there wasn't that type of energy. You know, it was just an easy, comfortable energy to be in, but it wasn't about love. It was about another person, and it's not about love. And this masculine now feels left out because now he realizes that this isn't love, and it's more of what it looks like on the outside to other people, or it is for other people. It is for show, and it is not love. And this is what he wants with you in his heart space. In his heart space, he has all this love, and may wants to start a family with you. Okay, and he knows with love that it is healthy, with all the rainbow colors shining through here, with all the chakras being in balance. You experience good health within yourself, within your own body, and within your mental world as well. And so this is what your masculine wants to experience with you and within himself, because he's having anxieties of being left out by this woman who, or this energy that is not really good and is very, like I said, privileged and entitled and spoiled and dare I say the word bitchy. So, you know, that's the energy that I feel. But let's go ahead and see what's going on in this masculine's action space towards you, Scorpio. What's going on in this masculine's action space towards you? We have the Ace of Cups. What else do we have in this masculine's action space? We have the Seven of Cups. And we have the Judgment card. And one more card. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So in this masculine's action space for you, Scorpio, we have the Ace of Cups to start it off. And so with the Ace of Cups, Scorpio, this masculine wants to have a new start or a renewed start in love with you. He wants a renewed start of love with you. He knows in the past that he may have been juggling you and another person, or juggling a lot of different responsibilities in his life, or was concerned about money more than a relationship, you know, his status in life. But knows that he was once someone that wasn't able to open up, and wants to become the energy that is more of himself. You know, he may be a water sign, but he doesn't have to be, which is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But he wants to be able to be healthy within himself, to be expressive. He wants to be able to open up his throat chakra with all this blue. He wants to have that. He wants to become vulnerable, right? Because, you know, in the past, vulnerability was a sign of weakness. You know, that's what they tell us as the status quo, but it's not. It's actually the strength, because you're expressing your truth and it's not giving you a backache. Okay? And so, and then he also wants to be able to be stable. You know, he wants to be able to be that loving, gentle Pentacles type of energy that is balanced. And or he sees you as someone who is very balanced, is very stable and loving. And then with the next to the Ace of Cups and the action space of the Seven of Cups. So he knows that he may have hurt you with all of these illusions that he has entertained in the past. He's been seduced by money, by maybe other, you know, partners, you know, sexual partners that were unfulfilling. He may be deceived by all these temptations and lies, you know, that people have been presenting to him for their own gain and using him, you know, and he just was probably seduced by all of these different cups, you know, that weren't for his highest best good. And so he wants to be able to come out as the winner over this, to conquer all of these and be able to shut all of this down, all these illusions, all these egos, you know, it could be all this fake illusions that were essentially lies. And so he wants to be able to be strong enough to conquer that and be the winner. And he is planning on doing this. He is planning on meeting up with you to be able to tell you that he has conquered all that and has become enlightened spiritually. And he knows that you may judge him, that he is going through a judgment. With this, he may be going through a breakup. He may be going through some sort of divorce, because this is the Judgment card. But it is clarifying again with the Hierophant on the top of the other, you know, row here, is that he has awakened, and see all these people awakened. He is fully awakened. And so he, as that energy, knows the direction he wants to go. And he's not letting anybody take that away from him, because it is his loving energy that he wants for himself. You know, this is the direction and that he wants to go in for himself. No one's going to take that away from him, from the masculine. And he wants to set off on that new journey, a new journey of innocence, of fun, of love. You only live once, and so he wants to set off on that journey. He wants to have a new chapter with you, a renewed sense of love with the Ace of Cups. And with the Eight of Pentacles, he knows that he needs to work hard on this, and he wants to work hard on this. He wants to be able to be in a balanced relationship where it's an equal give and take, you know, that each person is going to put a lot of work into a relationship that is filled with love. Okay? And then we have the Ace of Pentacles next here after the Judgment, is that whatever's going to happen with this Judgment card of being judged, maybe he feels judged by you too, is what it could mean. But whatever the turnout is that he knows that he may have fear going into this judgment, but knowing that it is going to be in his best interest. Because with the Ace of Pentacles is another winning card. And it also strikes me to say freedom. It's freedom. Because he had the strength to do it all along for himself, to be able to gain his happiness for himself. But he had to go through these lessons. And he's had enough, and he knows that he needs to go down the road to heal himself, as he's doing now, as we see, to be able to have this brand new start and that it's going to present himself with a lot of abundance moving forward into his new life that he wants to have. Okay? And he does want to have that Ten of Cups. He sees you as someone he wants to have that Ten of Cups with, that deep, loving, soulful connection with. And he feels left out in the cold by you. So you, like I said, I feel that this is a relationship that is at a distance, but he's currently in a relationship with someone who is very controlling over him and maybe threatening him, is what I feel. Because this person does not want him to be happy if I cannot be happy, is what I feel from this energy. Okay, and if we speak of time, all I have is a pentacle here for time, and it could be a day, it could be a month, it could be a week, it could be an hour, it could be any minute, but time is an illusion. So you know, I don't base myself with time again. I don't know if you're new, you know, it's something where time is, like I said, an illusion. And so it can happen within the amount of time that I just stated, but it may not. Okay? And so, and it is up to, everybody has free will, but this is the energy that I feel that this masculine wants to take towards you. Okay? And so let's go ahead and see what's going on with the romance angel cards towards you, Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know? Okay, trust. What else does Scorpio need to know? What else does Scorpio need to know? We have passion. What else does Scorpio need to know? And we have chemistry. Okay, it's a double, like, really passion. The same thing. Okay, trust. So this situation is calling for you to have faith. So Scorpio, you need to have faith that what will happen for the best, for the highest best good. Okay? And so just keep doing you. Work on yourself. Work on putting out beautiful energy out into your space, into the universe, and continuing on the direction that is in your own highest best good, and trust that the situation is playing out the way it should. Just trust that. Because yes, he does want to come out as the winner towards you, this masculine, and has realized all these energies were just false illusions. They were not for his highest best good, and it was full of ego, lies, materialism, all these things that he wants to get away from, because he has that sense of enlightenment within himself. And this is a highest best card to get for that enlightenment of change. Okay? And so, yes, he is passionate about you. This masculine is passionate about you. So allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, is what they're saying. So as I said before, is to continue on with what you do, and don't put too much energy of anxiety and stress over this masculine, as he is going through a judgment of himself and maybe with other people, and maybe fears this from you. So if you are angry over him, transmute that anger into a loving energy, so that he is able to approach you and is able to want to work on this with you. And when he's able to want to work on this with you, he's able to open up his throat chakra, as we've seen here, is about he's having a hard time is that communication towards you. So when you put out that beautiful green energy, and I'd suggest like working with a green stone, like adventuring, even malachite. Malachite is a strong stone, and I don't have it on my table right now, but a malachite is a really good stone because it's healing yourself, healing a lot of those ancestral type of energies. And then when you do that for yourself, you're putting that energy also you're mirroring that back to your masculine to do the same thing, helping him heal his past hurts for himself, that I feel are very deep embedded within on a familiar level. Okay, and you do have that chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And so there is that passion, there is that chemistry. And I don't know if I said this to you guys in the past, but energy is that sexual energy too. And so when you put that energy out to someone, when you have sex with someone, it is an energy that you're connected and you know, make a bond with. You have these cords to. And if it is that strong connection that binds you, that spirit wants to have, that strong soul connection, it is unbreakable. Okay? It will be an unbreakable connection. As much as you would want to cut away that type of connection, there will be that connection where you can't break it, because this is what the angels want. This is what spirit wants for you. Okay? And so this is the message that I have for you, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have the most views and or likes, you'll be right after Aquarius. And I'll see you next month. And I love you guys. Bye.